facility. So generally speaking, how would you like to see Porthcawl improve overall?
Oh, I just want more facilities, I want it cleaner, I want less apathy.
Less apathy?
People. Yes.
Yeah. So you think people power is the answer
Yes, I do.
to the way we look forward? Right. So these aren't very big items to do to help a
I
town?
don't need it. It's all here. I was born here. Porthcawl had everything. It had the Lido, the roller skating rink. We could bring that back.
Yeah. So we'd like to go back 3 or 4 decades.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah?
I preferred life in black and white, actually.
So life in black and white.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for your time.
Pleasure.
And
So I've
as I
got
say,
your thing. I'll get onto your website.
That's okay then, and very nice to meet you.
You too.
Probably enhance the what's already here. You know, the stagecoach type drama classes thing?
Oh, yes.
I'd have more of those, and again, I would gear it towards children with learning difficulties. So it was fully inclusive as a, and advertised as such, as opposed to just something that you can just come along to, if your child's sufficiently high functioning.
For disadvantaged children?
Disadvantaged stroke, learning disabled children, because often people are more receptive to children in wheelchairs than they are for children who actually have learning difficulties. Because, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I have 2 sons actually in that category, and I also teach at Heronsbridge, so I sort of do have some insight into how things
I'm
are.
the one who brought the American French people over.
Who are they?
So, what's your views on the progress of Porthcawl's regeneration?
What are they doing?
Okay, what are they doing? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I
Do
suppose
you
for
know?
our age, no, there
I
isn't.
don't know. Maybe are they doing something with the marina? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They are doing something. They are trying to actually do something, but I'm not sure if you know Porthcawl's regeneration has been ongoing for the last 25 years.
Yeah, I'm glad like Tesco and that's not coming here.
You're glad Tesco's not coming here? Why is that?
It'll just be too busy. It's enough for all like everyone coming to Traco and Fair. I think it's bad enough as it is.
Don't you think that Porthcawl deserves a supermarket?
No.
No?
No, we got Co-op.
You've got a
And,
co-op?
and Tesco's like
It
10
takes
minutes
away from the small shops again then.
Yeah, we're just about there.
As a past mayor, I was able to go around all the organisations and see what Porthcawl people did, and it was absolutely, truly wonderful. But coming out of Porthcawl, going to BCB, absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, it all goes to the valleys, and the valleys do need money, they do need regeneration, but they're raping Porthcawl to get it.
Okay then.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to meet you.
Residents of Porthcawl and surrounding areas. Have you heard of Porthcawl First?
First.
Porthcawl First?
No.
It's a pressure group in Porthcawl.
No.
Okay, last question. How can Porthcawl be improved?
I think just with having more facilities to use within the area, like say, I find I'd come down Porthcawl more if there was better leisure facilities here, whereas at the moment, apart from Porthcawl Hotel and the time I finish work, I can't get to those classes, and I find out a lot of things, the classes and things like that just aren't available.
and less charity shops.
Less
They
charity
are
shops.
there,
There's too many.
but you never know about them. That's one thing I find a lot of.
Right.
There's a lot of things going on, but where do you find out about them?
Porthcawl First.
So, but like you say, this is the first we've heard of, so
Yeah.
it's just having more advertising and things, I think. So.
Okay, that's great. Thank you,
All
ladies.
right,
Thank you very much.
All right.
10 pin bowling? Something like that? Ice skating rink? Ice skating?
Is it you in Brian's ward?
I'm in Brian's ward.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
Nice and simple.
Right, so how often do you actually come into the town centre?
Mini cinema?
Weekly?
Oh, more
Several?
Firing
Several
a few
times.
ideas here now.
We want
I'd
one.
like to go swimming, yeah.
Don't listen what he says.
What
Do
about
you
other
use
leisure?
any of the leisure facilities in Porthcawl?
No, I can say that honestly.
Do you know how many there are?
No, there's an honest answer.
There aren't any.
And something like
Do you shop in
kids
Porthcawl?
zone.
Yes, I do a little.
Or say for example, like
Would you
climbing
recommend
wall
Porthcawl to
or-
your family or friends?
Well, yes, I've got half of Scotland turning up in
Oh, that's
about a
good.
week or so.
So, how do you feel that we could improve Porthcawl?
Do you want an honest answer?
Yes, that's what we're relying on.
Get rid of BC.
Park, yeah.
Oh, marvellous.
He knows my feelings, Brian.
Okay. So, what leisure facilities would you like to see in Porthcawl?
Well, it would be nice to see a swimming pool that we've been fighting for 50 odd years.
And now that
Everybody said the
regeneration
same.
started down
So,
there,
what's your views so far
do you think it's
on the
been
progress
slow,
of the
painfully
regeneration?
slow, it's going
What
up?
regeneration?
That's fair enough.
Look at the
Question
time
mark.
factor now
What
from
regeneration?
how long ago.
If you had £50,000 of Porthcawl Town Council's money to spend in Porthcawl,
Right.
how would you spend it?
So if I gave you
Sure,
50,000
good question.
in the morning, and you'd say, you go do something in the town, what would you do?
I think we could improve some of the facilities that we have
So you'd say
for the disabled
shelter,
and for the youngsters who have nothing.
Okay, disabled facilities and facilities for youngsters, basically.
Yes, we don't have that much for them, apart from the skate park,
Yeah.
if that.
So, what are your general views about Porthcawl? Now you can really spill
So
the
what
beans
activities
Right,
do you like
the
doing
town
then?
is being
You know,
killed
you want
by
to
a
come out for a
succession
day,
of
Porthcawl?
local authorities.
Yeah.
It's been
Does that
butchered
include roller skating as well?
and it's taken the heart out of the town. Out of Porthcawl itself.
When you say succession of local authorities, do
So
you
if we
mean
had
the
an
fact that
area
it
at
went from the
Christmas time,
community
where we
council
could have an
over to
outdoor
Ogwa,
ice skates.
then to
Yeah.
BCBC?
Yeah.
Which one do you think was the best?
For Porthcawl,
Yeah, I don't know about
The original.
town
I'm just
council,
saying
at least
we're
they
just-
looked after the
We're
people
just
of
planning about some ideas now, but I'm
Yes,
just
Yeah.
saying,
the
all you
UBC,
need in the
Yeah,
winter time
because
is even if
at the
it's
end of the
outdoor,
day, they knew our problems, didn't they?
Well, we've still got the same problems and nothing's been improved, has it?
yeah, so you don't see why,
That's right.
even if we have the
So,
higher one, come down.
what else would you like to see in Porthcawl or anything done?
But you could actually hire a skate.
As far as litter and dog mess, I think everyone knows that anyway.
Yeah.
That could be cleaned up at the damn site more regularly.
So
And
regeneration,
get
you'd
rid
like
of
to
those
see a lot
stupid
quicker.
speed bumps on New Road.
Oh, that's a good one. A lot of people are saying exactly the same thing.
Well, it's killed the bottom end of town, hasn't it?
Oh,
Anywhere from Griffin Park roundabout down New Road is dead as such.
A
derelict.
bit back to the town.
And of course you have the what we call it, Sandy Bay Tip.
Oh, yes. That one's coming up. So what do you feel they should do with that?
Well, they could make it. They could reopen the facilities, I suppose, so that you have camper vans. And when I say transient, I mean people that come down on holiday with a caravan. They have nowhere to park. They could still utilise that space, which was abandoned by the authority and left there, just to create a mess.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks for your...
That's not a problem.
Okay, your views on the progress of Porthcawl's regeneration?
Well, I only drove past the pier earlier today, so I don't know how that's going. But I think regenerating the pier, regenerating that area would be great for Porthcawl. Obviously, I don't want to see a Tesco's like smack bang in the middle of all that. But I think the whole regenerating the pier and the dock area would be great.
You say you don't want to see a Tesco's bang, but I mean, if we had a supermarket on the outskirts, isn't that then taking away the people from Porthcawl who would come into Porthcawl?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand that the some of the shops will lose out if we get a Tesco's, but don't you think it's fair that Porthcawl people should have some sort of supermarket other than the co-op who just seem to put their prices up whenever they like, and so there's no competition really in Porthcawl.
And if you're going to put it on the outskirts, I feel you're going to drive 5 minutes, you're going to drive 10 minutes.
This is exactly it.
Okay then. Your views on the progress of Porthcawl's regeneration. What's your? Are you satisfied or are you dissatisfied?
It's just started, isn't it?
It's just
taken
started.
forever to do it.
Yeah.
What about leisure facilities in Porthcawl?
Well, there aren't a lot here, really, are there?
No.
I mean, the theatre, I mean, we support the theatre a lot, and there is always a lot going on around in the church around you know, nice concerts and that, and we support them a lot. I mean, I belong to the local British Legion here, you know, and we try and organise 2 or 3 concerts a year, and a party in the park thing we've had the last 2 years, and they've been well attended. But maybe we could try and generate some more things like that. I mean, they've got that lovely place down the bottom in the corner there.
Yep.
And it's not used enough.
I think the Cozy Corner we talked about, that is going to be now developed as part of the marina development.
I think what they want to do is get some sort of a concrete stage or something, a permanent sort of stage, where lads can come down with a band and get up there and have a practice or something, and entertain people.
An open mic session, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, it's ideal. I mean, and there's seats and whatnot. People can sit there and have a picnic and listen to these bands, and it's somewhere for the young lads to practice for free,
If you had control of £50,000 of Porthcawl Town Council money, what would you like to see it spent on in Porthcawl?
A club.
A club?
Cleaning the town up.
Sorry?
Cleaning the town up.
Cleaning the town up. Okay.
Yeah, I say a club, like for my age.
How old are you?
I'm 23. There's not many good pubs we can go to, streets.
And restaurants or even
a restaurant?
Yeah.
Right then, we're just moving swiftly on. If you had control of £50,000 of Porthcawl Town Council money, what would you like to see it be spent on in Porthcawl?
Leisure facility, recreation
facility, yeah.
Yeah, what you're saying, if it was on the outskirts, it could be 10 minutes away, 5 minutes. It doesn't really matter.
It does make a difference. Yeah, I don't think like a Tesco's would bring people to a town. Why would they come? No, that's not an attraction.
Well, what a lot of people are saying is that people are actually going to shop in Bridgend rather than shopping in Porthcawl. Whereas you would get people from different towns, surrounding areas, come into Porthcawl, go into the supermarket, then go into the beach, as making it a day out.
Have you seen? If you've been into Bridgend Town Centre recently, I'm sure you'll agree that obviously Bridgend's got that massive shopping centre on the outskirts, which has got Tesco's, Lidl, all these big things. But then you go to Bridgend Town Centre and it's like a ghost town.
Well, this is it. That's the argument. Well, rather than putting it on the outskirts of Porthcawl, why not put a Tesco's or a Marks and Spencer's right in the middle of Porthcawl, and then you're keeping the people here?
I don't think it's a question of keeping them, because people would just be in, shop, and then out. I don't know. I know I would never see what was out and about near a shopping centre.
Okay.
I just think of a shopping centre, like the modern perception of a shopping centre now is it being a standalone, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not what's about, what's nearby.
Okay.
But I don't